Hi everyone. In the placement exams and in all competitive exams, one of the important topic to cover is time and work. In this video, I will cover the basic concepts of time and work. In our day-to-day life, we come across many situations demanding timely completion of work assignments. Say, for completion of a house. More the number of manpower involved, lesser the time required to complete the work. This is where time and work is involved. I assure you that in the end of this video, you will be able to solve all the basic concept sums on time and work easily. So no wait, let's get into the video. This is one of the basic concept and important concept in time and work. If you see in this problem, if A can do a piece of work in X days and B can do the same work in Y days, then both of them working together will do the same work in how many days? So first we have to find A's 1 day work and B's 1 day work. To solve that, A's 1 day work, that is 1 by X. Similarly, V's 1 day work, that is 1 by Y. To find A and B's 1 day work, we have to just add it. A plus B 1 day work, which is 1 by X plus 1 by Y, where A plus B, this is what we have written in this way. So by cross multiplying this, we will get X plus Y divided by X into Y. What is this value? A and B's 1 day work. Okay, to get the complete work, we have to just invert this. Just invert it. Okay, this is one of the important formula. Okay, going for the next question. In the previous question, we saw A and B. Similarly, here, 3 persons A, B and C working alone can complete a work in X, Y, Z days respectively. Then we have to find if all together work and in how many days they can finish the work. Okay, what is the formula of a 2 persons completion? So we know that we can write that formula, that is xy divided by x plus y. Okay, we know this. Similarly, we can recreate for 3 persons. X, y, z divided by x into y plus y into z plus z into x. Okay, this is also the important formula to calculate for 3 persons. Similarly, we can see the next formula. In the previous problem, what we have seen is we know the individual work of A, B and C. But here, if you see in this problem, what they have given, if A and B working together can finish a piece of work in X days, B and C in Y days. Similarly, C and A in Z days. So what we have to find, the same working together and in how many days they will finish the complete work. What we already know the formula of 3 persons working together. So let's first write that formula, which is x into y into z divided by, okay, we know this. What we can do is 2 into the formula, which is x into y into z divided by x plus x into y, y into z, z into x. That's it. Okay, this is the formula when our input is given as if A and B working together and B and C working together and C and A working together. Okay, if our input changes, then a formula will also change. This is the 3 basic important formula which we need to know for time and work concept. So based on those 3 formulas, we can have problems. A can finish a piece of work by working alone in 6 days, while B can finish the same work in 12 days if both of them work together, then in how many days the work will be completed? So this is our question. I hope you all remember the formula. The formula for 2% completion is x into y divided by x plus y. Okay, we all know this. So this is a question. A can finish a piece of work in 6 days, while B can finish the same work in 12 days. If both of them working together, then in how many days the work will be completed? So we have A's individual work done days, similarly B's individual work. So first we can write the formula over here. X into y, x plus y. Okay, so for x the value is 6. For y the value is 12. Let's substitute this value in the formula. It's 6 into 12 divided by 12 plus 6. Okay. Here it's 6 into 12 divided by 18. So we can just cancel it one time and it's 3. It's 1, it's 4. Okay. It's 4 days. That's it. So if A and B working together, then the work will be done in 4 days. Okay. In this problem, we're gonna see A can finish a piece of work by doing alone in 10 days, while B can do the same work in 15 days, while C can finish the same work in 18 days. So here we could see 3 persons working and in our what is our input? So we have working alone days as input. So we know the formula. First we can write the formula over here, which is xyz divided by xy plus yz plus zx. Okay, so we can write the value of x, y and z. So the value of x is 10 days, for value of y is 15 days, the value of z is 18 days. Okay, we know this. So we can simply substitute in the formula. Just for substitution we can do here, which is 10 into 15 into 18 divided by x into y. X into y is, we can write 10 into 15 plus y into z, 15 into 18 plus z into x, which is 18 into 10. Okay, here 10 into 15 into 18 divided by 150 plus 18 into 15, it's 270. Okay, 270 plus 18 into 10, it's 180. Here 150, it's 600. So similarly 150 into 18, we can keep it like this, cancel. Here it's 1 time and it's 4 time, 9 times 2, so 9 by 2 days. So we can write it as 4 by 5 days. Okay, that's it. So A and B and C working together, they'll complete the work in 4.5 days. Moving to the next question. In this question, what is our input? A and B can do the piece of work in 12 days. B and C can do the piece of work in 15 days. C and A can do the piece of work in 20 days. How many days will it take if all work together? Okay, first we can write the formula for this. What's the formula? 2 into xyz divided by xy plus yz plus z into x. So just we can first write the value of x. What is the value of x? A and B can do a piece of work in 12 days, so that is our x. So similarly y, what is the value of y? B and C can do the piece of work in 15 days, so that's our y. So what's our z? Z is 20 days. Okay, this is a value. So just we can substitute these values in the formula. So we have written the formula. We can just substitute the values over here. 2 into 12 into 15 into 20 whole divided by 12 plus 12 into 15 plus 15 into 20 plus 20 into 12. Okay, 12 15 into 20 divided by 12 into 15, it's 180 plus 15 into 20, it's 300 plus 20 into 12, it's 240. 7 200 one time 10 times. So if all together working, they can complete the work in 10 days. Moving to the next question. This is also one of the important concepts in a time and work. If you see our question, if two persons A and B working together can complete the piece of work in X days, if A working alone can finish the work in Y days, then B working alone will take how many days to complete? Okay, our requirement is they have given the input A and B working together time, and they gave individual working time of A. Then we have to find the individual working time of B. What is the formula we know for two persons? So we can just write the formula over here. X y x plus y. So this is the formula which we know for if the input is for two persons. Based on the two persons formula, just we're gonna recreate this formula again. Okay, so just write, don't disturb the numerator, just write the numerator. Okay, in denominator we're gonna do a small change. We know the working together time of A and B, the working together time of A and B, okay, which is X days. We know the A's working alone time, that is Y days. Which value will be greater, X or Y? So we know Y will be greater than X because it's the value of individual person, and this is the value of two persons. So this will be lesser and this will be greater. So we can write in this way. Just remember this formula. This is also an important formula to remember. Okay, we can see some examples also. Based on the formula which we seen, we do have a problem here. Two persons A and B are working together can complete the work in 15 days, while A alone can do the same work in 20 days. How many days will B alone take? Okay, this is the formula. We know the formula now. So just we can write the formula over here. So we know the formula. We can directly write the formula over here. X y divided by y minus x. Okay. So we can write the value of x over here. What is the value of x? It's 15 days. Similarly, the value of y is 20 days. Let's write the formula once again, which is 15 into 20 divided by 20 minus 15. We know the value, which is 15 into 20 divided by 5. 5 ones are, it's 3. That is 60 days. B alone will take 60 days to complete this piece of work. Okay. Okay, so moving forward to the next question. So let's read the requirement. A and B can do the work in 12 days. So what's your input? They have given the A and B 12 days. B and C working together can finish the work in 15 days. B and C in 15 days, and C and A similarly in how many days? It's 20 days. Okay, how many days will take if all work separately? So what is the requirement? We have to find the individual working hours of A. You have to find the individual working hours of A, individual working hours of B, and individual working hours of C. We all know the together working hour. Okay, what is the formula? We already know, that is 2 into xyz divided by xy plus yz plus zx. Okay, to find the value of individual person, what we have to do is the similar way we have to just do minus in the denominator. How do we do it for 3 persons? Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the formula for all working together. Okay, just we can recreate the formula for A, B and C. Okay, so what we are going to do is, our numerator will be remaining the same, just the denominator we do gonna change the sign. You can write 2 into xyz. Just we are going to change the sign where x is coming at the second place for A, here where y is coming at the second place for B, where z is coming at second place for C. Okay, to find C. So here we know xy plus yz minus zx. We can recreate the formula to find B, x into xyz, 2 into xyz. So here y is coming here, so x into y plus y into z plus z into x. Similarly, to find the value of C, we can write the numerator over here, 2 into xyz divided by xy minus yz divided by zx. Okay, just we can substitute the value over here, 2 into 12 into 15 into 20. So we can just write the value over here, 12 into 15 sir. Just we can write the value here, 180 plus y into z, 15 into 20, it's 300. We can write the value here, and 20 into 12, it's 240 minus 240. The similar way we can write over here also. So by simplifying the values, 7200 whole divided by 240. So by cancelling 0, 0, and it's 30 days. So similarly, all the numerator will be 7200 divided by 360. 0, 0 cancel, 1 time, and it's 20. So it's 20 days. Similarly, 7200 divided by 120, 60 days. So we have found the value for A and B and C. So A will take 30 days to complete the work individually. Similarly, B will take 20 days. C will take 60 days. Okay, that's it. This is one of the basic concepts. Okay, if you are clear with these concepts, then you will be able to solve the next level, medium level problems. Thank you everyone.